Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. So today's question is, when we lived in our SUV, did we bring a tent with us and did we set it up a lot? The quick answer is yes and yes. When we were in our escape, we definitely brought a tent with us. We set it up most of the time. It was just definitely a bonus to have extra space than besides what was in your vehicle because, well, one, there's not a lot of space in the SUV, and two, you can't really like sit up in it, so you really couldn't do anything besides lay in it, at least in ours. So, and you really don't want to do anything like hunched over for too long because then your back starts hurting. So, yeah, we did set up the tent a lot, and we'd usually just sit in it, and sometimes we'd actually cook in it too to stay out of the bugs. Because before we just had like a mosquito net that we would hang out in, but that doesn't really block the wind. So once you wanted to get out of the wind, and if you needed shade or anything like that too, sometimes whatever, the dogs were tired and needed a nap, so they could go take a nap in it. It did take a little bit to, obviously set it up and put the blankets and everything in it, because we didn't have like the air mattresses and stuff because we have the dogs, so just had blankets and pillows. So pretty much everything that was in our bed in the SUV went into the tent. So it did take a lot of preparation to move it all, and it really wasn't worth it to set it up every time, especially if you knew if you were leaving in the morning, because then you got to unload it obviously and load it back up in the morning, and then in the morning there's usually moisture and everything on the tent, which is not good to put it away wet, so then it'll get moldy and deteriorate faster. So we didn't do it every time. And then we also did a lot of backpacking, so when we just had two dogs, it was pretty simple. You could just bring them with, and then we obviously have to have the tent with us. So yeah, definitely a good thing to bring along with you. I would definitely suggest bringing a tent with you no matter what you're in, just in case you want to go explore somewhere. We still do it nowadays. We put the backpack on and we'll walk off and just bring the tent and some food with us, just in case we get to a cool spot and we want to spend the night there, and then we'll trek back the next day. So it's definitely worthwhile having it. It's definitely better, one of those things that you'd rather have and not need it than need and not have it. It just gives you some extra room to stretch. It's fantastic. Keeps you out of the wind, keeps you out of the bugs, gives you more length, I guess, if you need more length in your vehicle, because our escape was pretty short and I didn't really fit in it the long way. So it was actually more roomy in the tent than in the SUV. So definitely, bring yourself a tent with you, a decent one. And then, if you guys have any more questions, make sure to leave them in the description below. We'll get to them as soon as possible. Hope this helped you out, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.